Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 27th of February to March the 5th, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Libra. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. It will cost you USD $50. Your palms are very special, they belong to your soul. And to read palms together with the horoscope is what brings the accuracy about. I'll show you how to reach your soul. That's the way I will teach you how to visit the grandness in you, and your ideas become spectacular and you become well known and famous. And I'll show you, if you like to play lotteries, how to play lotteries. And these lotteries can be used in a system which I will teach you, and the soul will be involved to help you, anything supernatural like that. I'll give you many other energies as we go along. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday, the 27th of February, you coming from Libra. Be careful, this is going to be a very difficult morning and afternoon. And everything you say and do, the anger planets are there. So they make you naturally very angry. And when that happens, excuse me, and when that happens, well, your words are going to be very sharp and your actions are going to be very fierce. And that's how you make enemies. So don't make enemies by showing your temper in the morning and afternoon. Take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. And that's how you make and improve your life, at least for Sunday, 27th morning and afternoon. That's how you win friends, not make enemies. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. That's how a day can change for you. Evening and nightfall, you're going to have many opportunities come your way. So plan your evening and nightfall to make yourself to meet people who can help you. Past acquaintances, past contacts, contact them and be with them, and they can provide good news for you. And you'll be very lucky in everything you try to do. Long term planets are seen. So be patient with these long term planets, hour by hour. They bring better and better good news for you in the evening and nightfall. And they'll find solutions why you couldn't get things right in the morning and afternoon as well. Monday, the 28th of February. This, I'm afraid to say, is going to be a totally bad day. Morning and afternoon, all your ego planets are there. And they make you egoistic, which means you drive away people who somehow want to support you. You criticize people, you look down on people, you quarrel with people, all because your ego is not happy. Control the ego. Ego is a force of energy that wants to make you have no tolerance, to make you have no teamwork. So improve these areas, and you will then get a better hold of yourself, and you might make something good appear in the morning and afternoon of Monday, the 28th of February. Otherwise, it's going to be a totally waste of time with nobody wants to follow you. Don't take the lead. You're going to make many mistakes, it says. Let somebody else take the lead. Be the follower. Evening and nightfall, the anger planets follow you. And these anger planets make you a very angry person. So you show your temper and you show your abuse with your words. And your planets of arrogance are also there in the evening nightfall. And that's the danger for you. You spoil the evening nightfall not only for yourself but for everybody. So avoid doing that in the evening nightfall. If you can't, if the company provokes you, then go home. You're safer at home. Tuesday, the 1st of March. You cannot shake off these ego planets. They are tracking you. And you seem very egoistic in the way that you can't fit with people where you work or where you do business or whether it's at home. So there's something very wrong with your ego. For 3 consecutive days, they have these ego issues about you. So why are you feeling so arrogant when you have nothing to be arrogant about? Why do you criticize people when there's nothing to criticize? Apply these rules to where you work, where you do business, and whether even if you're at home, because you are just driving people away from you. And driving these people away from you means that you are not attracting friendship. You are making enemies with people. And so be very careful that morning and afternoon, Tuesday, the 1st of March, whether at work, whether in business, don't spoil it for yourself. These planets of arrogance and emotionalism, they follow you to the evening nightfall period, and you could destroy that as well. So why bother going out? I will say you're only going to be a nuisance to people with your show of arrogance and bad temper. And the emotional planets are over emotional. making you a person who just cannot stand to be left out. So the emotional side can be spoiled due to your arrogance. Wednesday, the 2nd of March. Now emotional planets are everywhere. Morning and afternoon at your place of work. Don't allow these emotional planets to take over. You need three words to remind yourself: logic, facts, FACTS, and figures. That's very, very crucial for you because without these three words, you will be totally thinking of emotional side of your life. Some of these emotional planets show imagination, but most of them show pride and show arrogance and show difficulties with getting along with the people where you work, where you do business, or even where you live. Evening and nightfall, these planets are going to trouble you emotionally wise, so better don't go out would be the best. Wednesday, the 2nd of March. This is a day where you're surrounded by emotional planets. You might get very bad news unexpectedly, so you turn emotional. Bad news, emotional wise, job wise, business wise. These are not positive planets. They make you think emotionally. I keep repeating this emotional word. You have to get rid of it by using your logic, facts, and figures in the morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 2nd of March. Otherwise, you'll be dreaming of what you want to have lunch with, dinner with, and you'll make many mistakes and your deadlines will all go haywire. You basically attract trouble because you are daydreaming a lot. And your ideas will be more in your mind than in your hopes rather than to be constructive. So become instructive, become constructive by three words: logic, facts, and figures. Evening and nightfall, many of these emotional planets follow you. Nothing wrong with that in the evening, nightfall. And you may meet somebody unexpectedly. You may meet somebody unexpectedly who may help you job wise, business wise, or friendship wise. So, by all means, go out to the evening, nightfall. Thursday, the 3rd of March. Now, these planets resemble your desire to be dominating and stubborn. So don't let that happen now. You're not having a good run at all this week. So lie low, which means don't attack your bosses. Don't scold people where you're at work. Don't do the same wherever you're in business. Don't do like that when you're at home. So don't be dominating. Don't be stubborn. Take the soft approach, which means use words that are soft. A tolerant spirit, which means you're being tolerant with people, and try to slow down your activities because you may be pushy for the wrong reason and demand things very fast. Don't be a control freak, basically. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. But evening and nightfall, you have some good planets as well. They want you to be at the same level as somebody, which means you will be attracted to somebody and you'll be found attractive by somebody. So go out by all means. Try to be flexible. Try to be negotiable, and you will do much better the whole day, including the evening and nightfall. Friday, the 4th of March, at last, you are going to have a very lucky day. Morning and afternoon, the planets of unexpected goodness are there, and they bring opportunities for you very fast and very quickly and very unexpectedly. So it's going to be a wonderful, exciting morning and afternoon, giving you the chance to find things and opportunities. So these are very fast planets. So follow this attractiveness by replying to emails, by replying to phone calls, because there's good news waiting for you. Your actions are going to be very inventive as well, because these planets represent the inventiveness in you. The same for the evening nightfall. You're going to be very inventive. People are going to find you very interesting to talk to. So go out with a purpose to help yourself job wise, money wise, business wise, or if you like, just friendship wise. Long term planets are also there. So hour by hour, your evening and nightfall can become better and better. That's how it is. So dress well, look good. You're going to find some attractiveness, or you may be attracted to people. Saturday, the 5th of March, another wonderful day. And this Saturday, the 5th of March, your levels of communication and marketing skills and brain power and inventive skills are all there. So you want to be with people where you can show off all these skills. Be with people you work with or your bosses. Be with people who you do business with. You're going to have the time of your life convincing them and finding them very interesting in all your plans in the morning and afternoon. Although it's a Saturday morning and afternoon, be with the people you work with or do business with. These are all materialistic planets, planets of money. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you. So make sure your evening and nightfall is spent with people talking about money and business and job and related things like that. And you will be doing well. Only a little bit of advice for the evening nightfall. Don't let the arrogance in you surface because you may sometimes not be agreeable to people or people may not be agreeable to you. Don't show that ego surfacing. Control it and be agreeable as much as you can. And you'll get the good value for everything done in the evening nightfall period. So that's your evening and nightfall for Saturday. Now, this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. Palms are very, very important. They belong to your soul. All these signs and lines and all these marks on the palm, they are not there for nothing. They are your map, the map of your past, the map of your present, the map of your future. And that's what I read as well while doing your horoscope. Astrologers who don't need palmistry can only tell you half the story because there are millions and millions born on the same date, born at the same time as well. They can't have the same destiny and the same fate. That is where it is shown that you are exclusive because the soul owns your palms. Through the palms, we will communicate with the soul, and I'll teach you that in the 90-minute session. And yes, your lottery numbers. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. It's a system which I will teach you. Once you know that system, you'll have that inside you. The instinct will arise. And with the help of the soul, I'll teach you how to contact your soul. You will become a very special person. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky direction. There's so much energy to teach you. And what about the 9 years, which I'm going to read to you about? I will show you age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through that quickly. And I'll show you how the pattern, how the platform waits for you. So in the meantime, here's my email. Send me this email and I will respond to you as soon as I can. And we'll formulate a date so that you can have your 90-minute reading. And that's how you become somebody very special. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.